Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well. I know that the energy has been kind of heavy and chaotic for a lot of people. There's a lot of stuff coming up right now that it's kind of stirring a hopelessness in the collective. You're seeing themes come up again of cycles that you thought you had already closed, things that you thought you were done with. They are returning right now. Even if it's not the exact same type of situation, it's similar feelings, okay? There's this feeling that's coming in of like powerlessness, hopelessness, wanting to escape, possibly not even wanting to be on this planet anymore. You know, there's that kind of just feeling disenchanted and saying, what is the point? If it's just constant battles, what is the point? And what I'm feeling from the spirits today is that this is an initiation for you. Okay, so we are going to tap in and we're going to find out more about that. We have Athame, Commander of Power. We have Raven, Keeper of Secrets. We have Gaia, Healing. Wow. Okay. Some of you right now may be feeling very confused, like your guides are keeping secrets from you, or like what's coming next is being kept secret from you. You might have felt like you were intuitively being told like what was going to happen next or how things were going to unfold. Then there could have been something that just came completely out of left field that totally threw you off, kind of messed up the plans that you already had going, kind of like went against what your intuition had already been picking up on. And so that could be part of why you're feeling this powerlessness, okay? Because you have spent so much time, like, building your intuition, or at the very least, like, learning how to trust yourself and, like, trust the vibes that you're picking up on. So when something came completely out of left field, it's almost like it made you doubt that your intuition is real. Maybe for some of you, you may have even been doubting that you're being guided. You might have been like, do I even have spirit guides that are communicating with me or what? Like, trickery is the word that I'm hearing. Like, you may have felt tricked, or you may feel like you can't trust your own spirit guides. Sometimes spirit guides will keep certain things secret from us. You know, they can't reveal everything to us because, you know, we're still having a human experience. We still need to have that element of surprise to a certain extent. And if we knew everything that was going to happen, then it would be very easy for us to, you know, avoid some things from happening. So, like, if something is meant to happen, then it has to happen, you know, that kind of thing. So, it's one of those things where your power is actually, okay, this is the problem. You feel powerless because you thought that you knew what was going on. You thought you were being prepared. You felt like you were being initiated into something higher, into something bigger. But then something else unexpected happened, and that kind of, you know, threw you off. And it sent you into this, or it pushed you into a descent, essentially, where now you're feeling this lack of power, this lack of hope, this, you know, frustration. And what I'm hearing is that your power is actually going to come from your ability to navigate this situation. You know, this is still an initiation, even though it's not going exactly the way that you thought it would, it is still an initiation. And what you do with the energy, what you do with your mind, what you do with your power, kind of, I don't want to say dictates whether you pass the test or not, but it kind of does. You know, it kind of dictates like what's going to happen next for you. So it's similar to what we were talking about in my last reading that I posted here. When you start transmuting energy, when you make a decision that you want to change something, you know, or even if you make the decision to like stop talking to a certain person, or stop, you know, holding out for a certain connection, or, you know, to stop worrying about money or something, right? That person gonna text you tomorrow. You know, those money fears might come back tomorrow. You know what I mean? Because that's how we release the energy, right? And there's more to it if there's other people involved, but that's, you know, besides the point right now. The point is, you're being initiated into having more power, into being able to influence your reality. And that's why this test has come out of nowhere, to see if you're going to handle it, to see if you're going to dig deeper than you ever have before and pull that power out of you and execute it, you know, and embody it. And this is not to say that, you know, if you have an emotional reaction, that's wrong. Or if you struggle to move out of being angry or upset, that's wrong. No, not at all. Your emotions are a part of the process. But you still need to do what you can to find your power, because your power is going to be what carries you through this unexpected situation. And then we do have Gaia healing here. So it's like your healing, even though it doesn't always look like it, the energy on this planet is changing. And the more that we are healing ourselves, the more the energy at large is going to be changed. So this is all part of something higher. Okay? You are being initiated into something higher. Okay? Some of you may work with the goddess Gaia as well. And she is stepping in right now to let you guys know, well, to let everyone know that's watching this, that you are being initiated for a higher purpose. Okay? It may feel random, it may feel like a punishment to you, but it is absolutely not. Okay? It's bringing metamorphosis, it's bringing growth, it's bringing change, it's connecting you even more with your divinity, your inner divinity. Okay? What else do we have here? We have the Three of Cups. Okay? And we have the Mother of Swords. Yes, okay. So some of you have some dark goddesses around you as well, such as Hecate, Kali Ma. Some of you may work with Lilith. You know, you've got some of that dark energy around you, the Morrigan. And they are helping you fight this battle. Okay? You have many spirit guides around you, really, who are helping you move through this. They know that you feel abandoned right now, and they want you to know that you are not abandoned, that if you call on them and if you work with them, they will help you move through this. But yes, I'm just hearing we can't interfere. You know, they can't interfere, and they can't step in the way of your free will. They can't step in the way of what is meant for you. You know, and when we talk about what's meant for us, we tend to think of, you know, only the positive things. But sometimes negative experiences are meant so that we can learn from them, so that we can grow from them. Yeah, see, new pathways are opening up for you. New healing, new opportunities. You're moving into fresh spaces, new energies. But this initiation needs to be moved through first. There's going to be tests of your strength, of your power, of your commitment to yourself, of your belief in yourself, of your belief in your spirit guides and your spiritual practice, whatever that looks like for you. The ability to move forward blindly as well. Some of you may feel disconnected from your guides over the next couple months, but they want you to know that they are there with you. Sometimes when you feel disconnected with them, it's because they can't interfere. They have to let you go through this. They have to let you figure out your next steps, okay? But they are there with you and they are protecting you, okay? So it's just a matter of believing in yourself. And I don't want to say like, oh, it's just, like it's so easy. But it gets easier in time to believe in yourself and to know that you are powerful and to know that you can move through anything that crosses your path. And that with each hard moment, you move after that, you move into a healed space. You move into a space of new beginnings, of new energies, of new opportunities, of freshness, of rejuvenation. So keep that in mind while you're facing this battle, while you're accessing your power and moving forward. Keep in mind that it's going somewhere, that it's leading you to bigger and better things. So trust in the path, surrender, believe in yourself, and it's going to be okay.